Mm, I'm grooving, man. Listen, this how I'm grooving into my Wednesday, just like this. You dig what I'm saying, okay? Yo, welcome back to the Homies Tribute. It's me, Mike Gam, as your host, talking to the homies. If this your first time tuning in, if you have tuned in, then you already know. The show wouldn't be right without the infamous red cup. Okay, listen. Don't worry about what's in my cup. It's my cup, people. Okay. It's going to jump right on into it, man. People be in relationships prolonging, prolonging it, knowing that it should have been over a long time ago, man. Stop doing that. Like, stop doing it. I think people don't really realize how fast like life it goes like this. It goes by like this, like really quick. Like you wish somebody you really not really into them like that. You can't see doing the forever with them, but you still sticking around because either neither one of y'all are or not. I ain't gonna say confident enough, but uh don't really want to tell the other, hey man, it's not working. Especially to me, especially for the guys. Let's get into it. I feel don't get me wrong, I know it'd be hard for women as well, but a lot of women will, hey, we we need to talk. Yeah, it's just not, it's just not working and I just feel we outgrew one another. That type. But I feel like for guys, it's always a bit harder for guys to break it off with females. And it's a couple of reasons for that. One, they don't want to seem like the asshole. Um, but the reality of it is you don't want to seem like the asshole. You pro you're messing up. Like you might be you staying with somebody and knowing that you don't supposed to be with them, you might be messing it up for your future wife. You know what I'm saying? And the same for women. You staying with at the time, you know, you don't want to why you want to break up and why you messing it up for your future husband. Sometimes you don't realize somebody doing you a favor. You know what I mean? You gotta respect when somebody keeping it 100. If it ain't meant to be, it ain't meant to be. You understand what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But I think people have this attitude of like, yeah, we're in it, we still in the 10th grade type shit. We're in the 10th grade where it's like, oh, we could just date. Nah. When you get older, it's a situation where it's like you playing with people futures. It's people that want kids. It's people that want the white picket fence and in marriage and things of this nature. This is why you got to keep it 100, man. I just, I talk to people and people tell me all the time it'd be hard to leave relationships, but it's like the reality for a guy is this: you're going to be considered the bad guy no matter what, and you're never going to be able to break up with her until she accepts it. It sounds crazy, but this is just what it is. Until she accepted, y'all ain't never broken up. And a guy, especially guys will prolong the shit because they don't want to be the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? They hoping she breaks up with them. Chris Brown tell you it's never the right time to say goodbye. Like it's never the right time. But the reality of it is you're doing both of you guys a favor by ending it instead of prolonging it. If this make like follow me, if this makes sense, let me know. Like if this makes sense. I just think like a lot of people stick around, right? Knowing it's not the right person. Fuck around and now y'all have a kid. You know, now you in a miserable marriage, but you knew this 5 years prior to even doing this. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. It's women that do it too. Women do it all the time where they go, I just been unhappy for the last I've been unhappy for the last 19 years. I've been unhappy for the last 19. Y'all been married 20. She was married 1 year, stayed with you for the rest of the whole 19. Nah, don't like women stop doing it, guys stop doing it. And like I said, the reason why you got to stop doing it is because you're messing up somebody's future. Like, yeah, you probably don't want to say I don't want to break up or I'm staying for the kids, but the reality of it is you're messing it up for the next one that they supposed to be with, guy or girl. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's gonna be hard in the beginning, but in the end results, they're gonna appreciate you. They can't see it right now, where it's like it's gonna be, a breakup is always tough, right? But the closing of one door is the open of a new door, no matter what it is, especially in a relationship. Like, yeah, it's gonna be tough. We broke up. We've been together for 5 years, 10 years, whatever. Cool, but I don't want to do another 10 years if we both unhappy, we both miserable. You got to cut it off. You got to cut it off, especially to. And this message is really for a lot of my people that's in a relationship, but over, like again, you grown though. You're in a relationship. You're not married, and you have no kids. It should be really easy just to like, yo, just break this thing before we do end up having kids or before we do at the goddamn at the altar ready to jump the broom. You just prolonging and wasting each other time. You're not in the 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like you're wasting each other time. And again, it might be one more than the other that's like, man, I ain't feeling this. Fuck. It might be the girl, it might be the guy. But I think you got to come together and have that little conversation. When you have the conversation, the person might hate you in the beginning. I guarantee a couple years pass, they'll be with somebody else, you'll be with somebody else, and they'll be saying, damn, thank you. Thank you. Why? Because you're messing up my future. Is somebody else out there for me that I could do forever with? I might think you're the person today. And so when you're trying to break up with me, it's like, no, no, just work it out and woo, woo, woo. It ain't gonna work. One of y'all unhappy, it ain't gonna work. It might come 20 years from now. It might come 10, it might come 5. I'm telling y'all, forget all that, especially if you don't have no kids, no y'all ain't married. Yo, it's they're gonna hate you in the moment, but they'll respect it later because they're gonna find that there's somebody that they supposed to be doing forever with. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Do you think you do you think you prolong a relationship? Like, and what I mean is hold on to it, knowing that you're unhappy, hoping something change, or do you break it off and take them upset in the moment, and then they'll be happy with you later because they'll find somebody else. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. The ones that have been commenting, the ones who have been watching, I sincerely appreciate it. I appreciate it a billion. But this one specifically is to all my people that's in a relationship and they really don't want to be in it. And they holding on to it. One, they don't want to start over. Two, they don't want to hurt the other person's feelings. You know what I'm like? With kids, without kids, married or not married. This is what it is. Like, hey, this person will get remarried if you break it off with them. The kids will be okay. And I think a lot of people are under depression. Like I said, women do it a lot. I've been unhappy for the last 19 years. I was waiting for Jake to get grown. And, no, kids don't keep people together. And I think people also have the attitude of where they thinking, um, a single parent home is dysfunctional. You could be in a two-parent home and it be dysfunctional. Why? Because one is unhappy and it's a dysfunctional, it's not a happy home. Plain and simple. You dig what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, man. The homie Tribune, me, Mike Gannon. I'm signing off. You dig?